when Daniel rented the old attic room. He only wanted a cheap place to stay. The landlord warned him, "This room doesn't like to be alone." Daniel laughed, assuming the man was joking. The first night was quiet, until 2:14 a.m., when Daniel woke up to the sound of footsteps above him. But he was in the attic. There was no floor above. The footsteps moved slowly, circling the ceiling. Then they stopped, exactly above his bed. Daniel held his breath. A soft knock came from inside the wall. 3 knocks. Slow. Heavy. He tried to sleep, blaming stress. But the second night was worse. At 2:14 a.m. again, whispers began pouring from the corners of the room. Dozens of voices, women, children, old men, all whispering the same thing. "Don't let it see you. Don't let it see you. Close your eyes." Daniel froze in bed. The whispers got louder until they turned into sharp breaths on his neck. Then the footsteps returned, this time inside the room. He heard them right beside his bed. Daniel kept his eyes shut. A cold hand grabbed his ankle. He screamed and kicked, but when he opened his eyes, the room was empty. The voices stopped. The footsteps vanished. The room was silent, way too silent. The next morning, he told the landlord what happened. The old man sighed and looked away. "I should have told you. The last tenant never left." "Not really." Daniel asked, "What do you mean?" The landlord whispered, "He died in that room at 2:14 a.m., and every night, he walks until someone notices him." Daniel tried to move out that same day, but the landlord stopped him. "You can't leave yet. It already knows you're here." That night, Daniel sat awake, staring at the door. 2:14 a.m. came. The door slowly creaked open. A tall, shadowy figure stepped inside. Its face was pale, sunken, its eyes hollow and black. It raised a trembling finger and pointed at Daniel. "You saw me." The figure rushed toward him with unnatural speed. Daniel ran to the door, but the room slammed it shut on its own. The lights went out in the darkness. He heard the figure breathing inches from his ear. Then the room whispered, in a voice that sounded like hundreds speaking at once. "No one leaves until someone takes your place." At sunrise, the landlord checked the attic. The room was empty. Daniel was gone, but in the dusty mirror on the wall, a new shadow stood behind glass, tapping.